Hey guys, this is Shawn Smith with Animal Pack. I'm here to talk to you today about lagging body parts and how to bring them up. So one of the training strategies I try to integrate into my lagging body part workouts is I like to start with an isolation movement just to get something that I feel the contraction really well with, something that I can get a good pump with. For quads, that would be a leg extension. For pecs, that might be a machine fly. For back, that might be a machine pullover. But something that really locks you into place and you can focus on squeezing the muscle. The better pump that you have, the better you'll feel the muscle contract when you're doing, your compound movements like leg press, squat, or if you're training chest, bench press, what have you. Another tip when you're trying to bring up a lagging body part is to really pay attention to your form, really pay attention to the tempo of the exercise. So you're trying to feel the negative, and you're also trying to get a really good contraction. You want to train the muscle, you don't want to train the movement. A lot of people are obsessed with just moving the weight from point A to point B, and in reality, if you're bodybuilding, you want the goal to be to get as hard of a contraction as you can, and try to control that weight on the way down. So I'll demonstrate. So a lot of the times, you see people get on this, and they'll hear this thing all day. Much more effective, lock yourself into place, squeeze hard at the top, let it down slow. Squeeze hard at the top, let it down slow. So for lagging body parts, I also like to implement a lot of intensity techniques or techniques that I can use to extend the working sets a little bit. I'm going to demonstrate partial reps here. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to get as many repetitions as I can, full range of motion, squeezing hard on every rep. And I'm going to continue until I can't move the weight another inch. So another intensity technique that you could use to bring up your lagging body parts is called a rest pause set. So I have a weight on here that I'm going to do for as many reps as possible. I'm going to rest 15 seconds and then I'm going to do it again for as many reps as I can. I'll demonstrate. So another thing that's important when bringing up a lagging body part is training with full range of motion. The more you put the muscle in stretch position, the stronger contraction that you'll get. So don't shortchange your development by sacrificing range of motion. Because like I said before, the greater stretch you put the muscle in, the stronger your contraction will be and the more development you'll get. I'll demonstrate on this hack squat here. So another technique I use, really popular technique, is called drop set. I'm sure you guys are familiar with it. I'm just going to demonstrate it here today on the pendulum squat. So again, I'm just doing as many clean reps as I can, and then I'll peel about 50% of the weight off, and I'll go to failure again. I have two other tips for you. Try to pose as often as you can. Just as with anything in life, the more you practice doing something, the better you get at it. So the more often you flex and contract your lagging body part, probably the faster development you're going to see. Another thing is nutrition. I try to plan my high days or my high caloric days around my leg day. If you do cheat meals, then you might consider doing your cheat meal on your lagging body part day. This is just to give you an extra boost in the gym, some extra recovery, some extra calories to fuel that intense training. So to recap, for your lagging body parts, just try to increase the frequency at which you train that body part. Make sure you have good solid form on your exercises. Try to slow things down and really focus on the contraction. You might consider starting with an isolation movement in order to get as much blood into that muscle as possible. So your preceding exercises, you can feel that muscle contract a little bit better. Try to employ intensity techniques like drop sets, rest pause sets, partials, in order to crank up that intensity to try to get that muscle to grow. And just as I said, pose that muscle often in between sets, first thing in the morning before you go to bed, the more the better. And make sure you're getting a little extra calories in on your lagging body part days. This is Shawn Smith with Animal Pack. Hope you enjoyed this video.
BP Muscle ตัวแทนนำเข้าและจัดจำหน่ายผลิตภัณฑ์อาหารเสริมแบรนด์ Animal และ Universal รวมไปถึงอุปกรณ์ฟิตเนสแบรนด์ Grizzly อย่างเป็นทางการแต่เพียงผู้เดียว